Hello and welcome to What's on Nine Gaming Channel. What's up, guys? Coming at you with an episode of Kerbal Space Program. Now, for those of you who haven't heard of that game, it's pretty much the simplest, easiest way to fly to space. Fly these little green alien guys, develop rockets, pretty simple stuff. Of course, if you actually do the equations behind it, calculating the delta V and formulating, balancing the ship ratio to the fuel amount, to the consumption of the fuel, to the burn, and all the specific pulse, impulse, all that stuff, then you can actually, plot things out. But for me, I don't. Most of us don't do that. Some of us don't, So we just play to play, and that's what I do. So, being that this is our first episode ever, we're gonna start off with a bang in our Kerbal blow shit up episode, where we're just gonna play Kerbal Space Program and blow shit up. So, further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game here. And so we got to do sandbox mode, so it just allows us to build anything we want. And we're gonna call it blow things up. There we go, time warp. Good. So let's keep the time warp down. Keep control of everything. And here's Gene Kerman. Welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we got it. Alright. So here is the complex, pretty much. This is space plane hangar. You make space planes, airplanes, anything that has wings, pretty much. This is the vehicle assembly building where you build your spacecraft, your ships, everything like that. Launch pad, launch them obviously. Mission control, designate missions, pick missions to do. Research and development is for when you're in career mode. It allows you to pretty much use the points that you gathered during the game to unlock more stuff. Astronaut complex, train astronauts. Administration building, that you get to balance out different things, whether it be, can we access it now? Pretty much if you want to have more reputation points spent for something else, you want to have money spent for something else, you want to have science spent for something else, that's where you go. And tracking station, find things, recover things, whatever. So let's go ahead and into the vehicle assembly building, where we can build a rocket. And then, of course, with rocket building, hey, look, it's Werner von Kerman. Got it. Alright, so, of course, I have the stock game installed. I don't have any mods or anything. I can't get things set, but that's weird. You got your basic pods and everything. Fuel tanks, engines, control devices, structural devices, make it stronger and stuff. Aerodynamic, you got your shells, as they're called, wings, tails, winglets, thrusters. What are these? The utilities, wheels, the converters for the new mining stuff that they added on, docks, of course, if you gotta connect stuff, ladders, the whole 9 yards, lights, everything. Here's science parts where you gather science points, which are used for research and development. So, alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to build. Let's see. Let's do an unmanned thing because it's going to be explosive. I like using these for unmanned projects these or your RCL01 remote guidance unit. Pretty much, you know, you just remote control whatever you put this thing on. Alright, not gonna ink snap. So, we start with that. We could throw a pod on. I don't know what I want to throw on. You know, I'll make it like not too big. I'll make something simple. Because you always want to keep it aeronautically correct. Because of course in this game there is physics. And there is downforce, wind force. Things that, you know, if you have flat surfaces like this, the wind just does not bounce off that easily. So, yeah, you get a lot of drag. That'll slow down your ships easily. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make, I'm just gonna put something like this. Yeah, there it is. Boom, boom, there's our nose. Alright. Let's go ahead and put, that's too big. Or is it? Let's see that. Let's put that, and that, and boom. See, they got pieces for everything in this game. To make practically anything you want. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Engines, we're gonna go with the biggest engine in the game. This thing, it's got a maximum thrust in the atmosphere, which the ASO is 3,746, while the maximum thrust in the vacuum, aka space, is 4,000. So it's a lot. But of course, you know, it's a breakdown. 116, I guess, gallons, units of liquid fuel a second. Not max thrust, that's a lot. So it burns fuel a lot too. Alright, so here we go, we got a basic rocket. I think we can put one of these on the top, actually. There, that's a better nose cover. That is aerodynamically suitable. Boom, alright. So then of course we can play, you got your basic controls. Not really. You have, you know, I'm not gonna get into controls. Let's just blow stuff up. So pretty much this rocket here is like a big ass giant missile. And that's what we're gonna use it for. So let's light the tires and kick the fires and let's get going. Let's see, what are we gonna aim for? Got a lot of buildings over there. Because, you know, in recent updates of Kerbal Space Program, all these buildings are damageable. So you can actually just fly into it or shoot something into it and blow them up. It's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and, there we go. And let's miss that. Yeah, I missed. Yeah, completely missed that. Well, let's try that again. All the Kerbans are probably celebrating. This guy didn't blow us up. Let's see. Let's start with a little bit less thrust. Our control system's on. That's what this and this are. Oh, alright, let's go. And rotate. You know, let's cut thrusters. Nope. Leave their thrusters. Damn, too much. We had a lot of fuel actually. Can't really fly. I don't really have any wings or ringlets, so it's not much flight I'll have. So let's fly it up. Let's cut thrusters. Because as you can see, from just thrusting up, it's full thrust, it's gonna sit there and do that. So now we can just do this. Backtrack. Our thrust, so we change our direction. Boom, now we're a big ass giant missile flying super fast towards the complex. I think we went too fast. We're gonna crash. Yep. Hey, no. False alarm. I thought we blew up the launch pad. Alright. Let's try one more time. What we're gonna do is an arc. We're just gonna go up and boom. Now. See if that works. And up. Promise, this thing is so fast. So we can keep it going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Since the problem keeps... Hey. Nope, I missed. Wait, did I do it? Yeah, I missed it. Alright. Alright, so let's do this. Instead of launching straight up, we're gonna launch it off of something. So what that means is we're gonna take this and we're just gonna rotate it. Like so. Okay. Now to keep it in the air, we're gonna add some launch stability enhancers. And it's gonna hold it. Boom. And that should be facing right to vehicle assembly building. Let's find out. I think it's, yeah, usually if you point it away from the door as it goes out, it's pointing towards it. So, and it is, yes, alright. So let's, okay. Everything's timed at the same time. And boom! Wait for it, wait for it, wait, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hee. They might be really cool. If I can get this thing to fly into space, to come back down, and blow up on that. Let's try it. Alright. Oh, yeah, I gotta... Revert back to the vehicle assembly building. Gotta re-rotate that. Like so. There we go. Alright. I think if I just blast off on half the rest like it's doing now, it should be good. Should take off. Shouldn't burn up. Should be able to come straight down. Let's find out. Now, of course, that's the one thing with this game, is it is time consuming. As you can see, it's live, pretty much. So, for the most part, when I do my Kerbal Space Program videos, I'll usually end up fast forwarding through most of them. But since this is the first episode, I'm gonna do a live feed. So, you guys are gonna stick to it with me. Alright. See, this engine is incredibly strong. I'm almost burning up at 500 meters per second. And I'm only at 10,000 feet. Or 10,000 meters, so... I still have a while to go and too much speed to gain. So let's go ahead and throttle back just a pinch. I'm still accelerating super fast. But at least I can reduce some of the drag. Friction. So my spaceship doesn't blow up before beating it out. Oh, the atmosphere. Let's see, we got a couple thousand meters, and boom, we're in the orbit. we're in the atmosphere. So now we can just cut thrusters. At this point, we can actually just kind of fast forward. Yeah, don't show me that again. Promise. Now, see, as a bit of a convenience to this game, is the fast forward feature. But you also have to be careful because when you're in close proximity to a planet or other celestial object, you don't have the fast time warp, and things get a little crazy with the physics. Like, I've seen ships just literally pull apart like as if they're in a black hole for some reason. It's the weirdest thing, but it does happen. So let's see. So now, let's see, how far up will we be going? So Apple Apsis is 149.2 meters. It's pretty far, 149 kilometers. That's pretty far. Considering, of course, Kerbal, right here, is way smaller than an actual Earth planet. So, yeah. But of course, there are mods to make it Earth-sized. Oh, at least Earth scale. Let's see, there's the moon. Easiest object to fly to. We'll, later videos, we'll have moon visits and stuff. There's 2 moons, actually. When you zoom out, you can see them. There's that moon, and then there's that moon. This is Minimus. Both easy to get to. These are like the easiest flights. There's the 2 moons. Once you get out of that, then you have the other planets and the sun. Those are the difficult ones. But for now, we'll stick to the easy stuff and get to the hard stuff later. So let's see, so now we're going back. But I'm super far, I'm about to go into the ocean. So what we're going to do, blindedly, is try to get back. Now see, a mistake was that I didn't add a control system. As a matter of fact, it looks like it's swinging back down to the runway. That would actually be really cool if I landed. I crash landed back. Yeah, because this projected travel can be off sometimes. Like, I did not launch from the mountains here. So, yeah, it gets really weird. In previous versions, it was more accurate. But now, just, it's weird. Alright, so let's go ahead and slow back down to time warp. Fire up our thrusters. No electric charge. Another mistake I forgot to accommodate for. Crap. Alright, you know what? Let's just scrap this. Alright, let's do this one more time. Okay, so there's some stuff that we forgot to add on. Zoom in here for a minute. Control. Control. We want to add some reaction wheels. Add a large reaction wheel. Give me a lot of rotation. Now, there are these, the thrusters, and we're gonna put them on because something this big, just one reaction wheel is not gonna do much. So what we're gonna do for the reaction wheel, we're gonna put this tanks, and we're gonna put a ton of them because it works. I'm gonna put the RCS thrusters. I'm just gonna put a bunch because the more the merrier, I always say. And let's just cover this ship up with a bunch of them. Whoop. Alright. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, and we also need electricity. So, we're gonna put the biggest battery pack on this thing. How big is it? That big of it. Let's just take the nose off. There's a battery pack on there. Pretty much all the electronics are like in this center area. There we go. So now we have electronics. So our ship should still have power. But that should be good. Maybe I should have put like a solar panel just to make sure. Ah, that's good. Now, one thing you gotta be careful with is re-entry. Because technically you go up, you come back down, you're gonna be using fuel, and you could potentially just burn yourself through the atmosphere on your re-entry. You know, even though you're coming down, you're still using fuel, thus, you know, pushing yourself with the rockets. Pretty much, you know, that's how it goes. So, you gotta be careful with that. Zoom out. Zoom out all the way. And then you don't see nothing. Let's see. Yes, we have 4,000 electric charge. That should be more than enough. Liquid fuel. Oxidizer. It's gonna be used up too much. Let's kick back the throttle. Again. It's actually kind of cool. It looks like the lights. That's usually how I do lights. I'll have like in a circular area. I'll do a circle of lights. Usually just do like a couple or two. I'll do a bunch. Makes it super bright. The more lights, the brighter it is, obviously. So it's just, I don't know, it's easier to dock when you can really see. There's a problem in space. Sometimes there's no light. So I like to put plenty of light. Make things easier. And here we are in orbit. Let's kill the thruster. And we have the RCS. Bam. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. So let's see. So what we're doing, we're rotating almost retrograde, which is the point where we would kind of cut our orbit, but we're not in an orbit, which is why we're almost retrograde, because we're just going straight up and then coming straight back down. So let's burn the thrusters. It's going to eliminate any and all initial energy that we had going up and convert it to down push, as you can see. Wow. 945 meters a second. That's intense. But as you can see, that engine is so powerful. I was going a couple hundred meters per second already, going up, away from the planet, and I just pretty much cancel all of that within seconds. And yeah. So now we're plummeting to back down. Hopefully we're on target. Looks like we might be off a little bit. And here we are, burning through the atmosphere. Yeah. Look at that. Look, the aerodynamic physics engine hard at work. Oh no, we're burning. No! Well, something broke. And we missed the complex. At least we had a nice big explosion. And boom. Look, wait, up. Wait, we have one piece. So after all that, one little piece survived. Hey, that's something. Alright, so you know what? Since we didn't successfully go up into space and shoot straight back down, you know what? Maybe we'll do that for another time. But this time, we'll do this. Let's see. Oh wow, that's small. What say you build a little ship that'll explode before it even reaches space? That's right, ladies and gents, we are going to make a rocket ship so fast, so powerful, this is gonna blow up. I could just find the right tank size. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't remember that. That's cool. Okay. And boom. Boom. This should generate a lot of power. Fuel to weight to power ratio should be very high here. And I should be able to reach speeds over 1,000 meters per second, thus blowing it up in the atmosphere. Because of course it'll get too hot. So, I like the load. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom, look at that, Jebediah. Oh yeah, I forgot we had Jebediah in the cockpit. Look at that, it's so fast. Shake. Oh! We did it. The whole thing blew up. Unfortunately, with Jebediah. Let's see that one more time. That was just intense. Let's zoom out. Like, let's have like a... Oh, from here. That's cool. That's a great view. Boom! Look how fast that thing took off. That's nuts. There it is. Boom. Made it 5 kilometers. 5,300 meters off the launch pad. And that was it. Well, there you have it, folks. First episode. Off with a bang. Boom. Jebediah. Off with a bang. He's gone. So, until next time. Yeah. Maybe we'll see some more. See some more Jebediah. Until then, he's gone. Bye-bye. Until we revert. Who knows we will. Jebediah's too damn happy sometimes, I swear. Well, that's the show. Catch you on the flip side. Some more Kerbal Space Program. And some Ark. I'm gonna do some Ark Survival Evolved next. See ya.